The community of Qunu in the Eastern Cape is reeling following the murder of 10 people. It's understood they were gunned down in early hours of this morning. Details are still a bit sketchy, but police and crime scene experts are busy combing the area for clues. eNCA senior reporter Ronald Masinda is tracking developments on that story and joins us now for the very latest. Good morning, Ronald. What a horrific story. What more do we know?
So, Mfundo, I can confirm at this stage that we've only been here not more than 10 minutes, but the little information that we have received, and this is from a media liaison officer who's at the scene with the forensic team, is that at least 7 people have been gunned down here in the Qunu house. So that is behind us, where the forensic teams are combing the scenes. I mean, very gruesome to see so many bodies being taken out of that house in the background. But what we do know is that there have been 2 separate incidents, one here in Qunu and the other one in eNCA village, not too far from where we are, where it is suspected that at least 3 people have died. But the incident that took place here, we are being told that the shooting took place around about 11 o'clock in the evening last night, and many people who are gathered here are still in shock. The details are very sketchy at this stage, but it is suspected that those who have been gunned down were actually people who were into some form of drug addiction or selling drugs, and this could have been one of the motivating factors behind the shooting. We understand from the little information that we received is that at least 1 person survived. We've been told that that person who survived actually ran away just before the shooting incident. So we will be keeping a close eye, speaking to the police. We are hoping to get more clarity from the police as well as the community. People are still gathered here just in the background. We are seeing lots and lots of people. Some, I'm sure, are being asked information by the forensic team as to what do they know at this stage. They are moving closer to the crime scene, and perhaps we'll get more details as this story unfolds. But it's really shocking to hear of so many deaths, mass shootings, particularly in the villages of this part of the world. I mean, in November alone, we heard of a shooting that took place in Biki, where 7 people were gunned down, and they were actually in attendance during a prayer service. This prayer service was in mourning of another person who was shot and killed, a woman, a week prior, in the very same property. And even that story, there were several arrests made. Those people who were arrested were about 7. They are still appearing at the Mthatha Magistrates Court.
Well, certainly a very disturbing trend that's now developing in these very, very quiet villages. Ronald, we'll leave it there for now and catch up with you as soon as we can. That's eNCA senior reporter Ronald Masinda.